And now, live from Haiti, today's update, brought to you by Purpose Youth Ministries.
The past 2 nights we've done trainings with the adults at the church. It went well, it was very well received by the adults. The highlight of the 2 nights was last night. Blaine, pastor, and myself had presentations that we were going to present, and Blaine started the evening off by asking if there were any questions, and for 2.5 hours they were asking questions, so we never did any of our presentations, but they were great questions, but it just to me indicated how prevalent voodoo is in Haiti. They were a lot of intertwining of various religions, demons and demon possession, and so you realize how confusing religion issues are down here. So Blaine did a great job explaining the questions and getting them back toward doctrine and looking to the Bible for answers. So that was great. It was very humbling how appreciative they were of us coming down. When we left, the ladies were all coming out and giving the girls hugs and crying, and so that was nice. It was a good feeling to think you had some impact on them, and that they appreciated our traveling down. So it was a great class. And
so the training went really well. We had an opportunity to talk to the teen girls, and so that was really exciting. Definitely one of my favorite parts. But we got to talk to them about purity, friendship, Proverbs 31, and the tongue. And so it was nice just to be able to connect with them that way, and they seemed to really listen, and so hopefully there'll be opportunities to be able to talk to them again.
We had a great time of training with the adults at the church. Of course, camped during the week with the kids. The last 2 nights, Thursday night and Friday night, were training times for the adults. We got to cover a lot of very important things on the role of the Christians in the church, the following pastoral authority, the importance of the church, and how God uses the church and has used the church for 2,000 years to perfect the saints. It was just a tremendous time. Like Greg said, a lot of really good questions last night before, and it was exciting to see what an important part we could play in helping that church and the other churches during the week. It's not hard to serve the Lord, and we can play a very, very important part. So we had a great time, great fellowship with the people, really building some bonds, and looking forward to being back.
The training went really well this week, and it was really encouraging to see people we saw last year come out again to the training, and everyone was just so into it, and they asked such great questions, and it was 4 hours long, and they were just paying attention the whole time. And it was also really awesome to be able to work with the teenage girls this time and start to develop those relationships. And it was really awesome to see the growth that they had throughout the week and what they got out of the lessons. And I'm excited to work with them in the future and come back again.
Okay, so during my time in Haiti, I was able to teach on the tongue and how important the tongue is. We were able to talk to some of the girls. They seemed to understand it. The language barrier is a little bit hard, but it seemed to translate well, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that, and I think it went well.
So at the end of the week, we actually got to go to Pastor Ricardo's church. Brother Blaine brought us there, and it was really great. A lot of the kids were so attentive and listening up, sometimes even better than our own kids at Junior Church back at Lighthouse. But they were answering questions, and they were really getting into a lot of the messages. And when Pastor and Blaine, Brother Greg, and myself all preached, they were all listening right up, and they were even taking notes on top of it completely. It was just a blessing to my heart and a real encouragement to me that they were all doing this. And we also had such a good time playing soccer and teaching them games. It was just great. It was really awesome to see what the Lord's doing out there at Pastor Ricardo's church.
So last couple of days we've been doing training out at Pastor Ricardo's. First we did team training on Thursday morning, then we did training with the leaders on Thursday night and Friday night, and it went really well. Everyone did an awesome job. Anthony and Pastor and Greg and the girls did an awesome job. We did breakout sessions for the team training. I know that was Pastor Ricardo's heartbeat, is just to really kind of hit home some of the issues that the teenagers are dealing with here. And so we were able to do breakout sessions for the teens and then really deal with the leaders. And there's just so many questions they have. It's as if they have all this knowledge, yet they're struggling to put some of it together. And it was just really interesting to hear a lot of the different questions, and it was awesome to see how everyone came together and was able just to all the different lessons they brought and how they all fit together. And so just keep Pastor Ricardo's church in prayer, and as they continue to grow, and hopefully we'll be able to do more of this in the future.
I don't know what else to say.